Hello, Internet. It is I, the Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel, part 38. Man, we are just speeding towards part 40 at the rate we're currently going. Because at the end of part 37, after I uploaded it, I legitimately thought that would be it for at least a week or two. But Warner Brothers said no and decided to slap me with this news today. So the canceled series just keeps on rolling. And I just want to tell you a little fun fact. This will be my sixth canceled episode I've made this month. Yeah, that's right. I've made 6 of these in 1 month. My previous high was 5, and that was in last October. I made 6 of these in January. And people say January is a dead month. Not this year, apparently. So the 2 movies that have been delayed are both from Warner Brothers. They are James Wan's Malignant and Godzilla vs. Kong. I know you all want me to talk about Godzilla vs. Kong first because it's more relevant. But I'd actually like to talk about Malignant first because I've never really talked about this movie really ever. I think I've mentioned it a few times, like in passing. But never have I talked about it in specific detail until now. So let's do that first. So James Wan's new horror movie, Malignant. This was supposed to come out last August, and then nothing. It vanished into the ether along with a bunch of other movies. And when the whole HBO Max experiment was announced a few months ago, Malignant was a part of that experiment because they said every 2021 Warner Brothers movie plus Wonder Woman 1984 would go to theaters and HBO Max simultaneously. Well, HBO Max for 31 days, but still. So Malignant was a part of that plan, but it didn't have a release date at the time. Well, that has officially changed because it will now come out September 10th, 2021, literally a week before A Quiet Place Part 2, because that comes out September 17th at the moment. Because that can get delayed again, which wouldn't surprise me at this point. And this September 10th release date does make sense because, as Deadline states, the movie is scheduled in the hot post-Labor Day corridor that Warner Brothers created at the box office. So what they're saying here is that, since 2017, that's when this started, that with the first It movie, well, the 2017 It movie, there's now this new point in the calendar where Warner Brothers just places a big-ish horror movie on that date, the post-Labor Day date, and it makes a lot of money. Like, the first It changed all expectations when it comes to September box office, because usually, people say January is a dead month. September is even worse. It's just slow as molasses, at least it usually is. But that changed with the 2017 It opened to like $120 million. That never happens, ever, especially during the fall. You usually see that number in the summer or spring or winter. Never fall, never. Yeah, It 2017 changed that. Then the next 2 years, The Nun and It Chapter 2 came out. Sure, The Nun was terrible, but it's the highest grossing Conjuring movie ever. And It Chapter 2, although it was nowhere near as good and it made quite a bit less than the first, still made a hell of a lot of money for September standards. So this release date makes sense. Why? I guess when it comes to their little plan here, it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But the thing is, the It movies and the Nun were all a part of established brands. The It movies being a part of the Stephen King brand, and The Nun being a part of the Conjuring franchise. Malignant is an original horror movie. Sure, James Wan has his brand. He has the first Saw, he has the first Insidious, Fast Furious 7, and Aquaman. How can I forget Aquaman? So he has his fans, but I don't know about this movie because from what I've heard, it's a genre-bending, genre-breaking film, which usually means it's going to piss a lot of people off and it's going to get terrible reviews and terrible reactions. So I'm not too excited about that. But who knows? Maybe it'll be good. But I don't know. I mean, I don't even have a trailer to really judge it yet. It'll probably get a trailer in a few months from now. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see when it comes to Malignant. And then now we have Godzilla versus King, apparently, according to Deadline. I mean, it's not technically wrong. I mean, Kong is King Kong. King Kong, that's his name. Except most people just call him Kong. They don't call him King. So, Deadline, you really needed to proofread your article before publishing it. But yeah, Godzilla vs. Kong, it's been delayed. I know what you're thinking. Malik, what? How could it get delayed again? The trailer came out like 2 days ago, got a ton of views, a ton of attention, a ton of hype. How could they do this? Look, calm down. The delay is not serious. It's only by 5 days. We're not talking a month. We're not talking 6 months. We're not talking a year. We're talking 5 measly days. That is a drop in the bucket in comparison to the delays we've seen in the past. And actually the delays we saw the past few episodes. So, yeah. So instead of March 26th, it will now come out Wednesday, March 31st. So, yeah, not extreme at all. But this does make a bit of sense because they say the notion is to play closer to Easter weekend, which will start on April 2nd through April 4th. April 4th being, official Easter holiday this year. So they want to release it earlier that week. That way it can build momentum until Friday, which is the April 2nd, which is Good Friday. And Good Friday is a boon for the box office. Like, stuff explodes. Like, everything just shoots up when it comes to cash. I mean, I can't count 2020 because the Easter box office didn't happen. But 2019, it was weak, mainly because it was literally a week before Avengers Endgame came out. Like, who wants to release their movie before that? But I think the last real big-ish Easter holiday was 2018. That was Ready Player One. That did relatively okay. Before that, there was Fate of the Furious, and then way before that, Batman v Superman. As bad as it was, as infamous as it is, it made quite a bit of money that opening weekend, like 166 million, I think, before it plummeted like a stone. And the year before that, 2015, like, we're going way back when it comes to this. It was Furious 7 that opened to, I forget, how much did it open to? I think it was 150. Was it 150? I think it was 150 something. I'm looking it up on my laptop, which is off screen. Because I know it made a lot of money, like an insane amount of money. It was $147 million opening weekend. So Easter is big. It can be very big. Just depends on what movies you're putting out there. So it does make sense that Godzilla vs. Kong, Warner Brothers would do that to Godzilla vs. Kong. That way they can make a bit more cash off of it. Even though that amount of cash is going to be limited for obvious reasons. But still, it makes sense. Makes sense. And that's it. That's it for this episode. I know it was short, but that's all that happened today. Unless something decides to pop up after I upload this, which would really piss me off. So I hope that doesn't happen, but you never know when news drops, ever. It can happen at the most inconvenient time. So, yeah, that's it. That's all. Oh, wait. We gotta do our new segment. What will get delayed next? I might as well make that a segment at this point, because it's pretty much a guessing game when it comes to all these movies. So, January, we're literally at the end of January. Why even talk about it? February should be fine. We'll be able to scratch off Joe Bell. March looks alright. Raya and the Last Dragon just got a new trailer today, so that's not going anywhere. At least I don't think so. Yeah, March should be fine. April should be fine. I don't think anything else will move. May. May. Black Widow is gonna get that Disney Plus treatment. I believe it will. In my heart of hearts, it will get that treatment. You know, they say, no, we're not gonna do it. Look, this movie's been delayed a whole year. How much more are you gonna delay it? Like, it has to come out eventually. So I suggest put it on Disney Plus for $20. Like, just do it. Like, it's better than just pushing it back endlessly. Like, just do it. People need to see it eventually. So yeah, that'll probably get not a release date change, a release strategy change. I don't know about Rumble. That might go. Free Guy might go. Spiral might go. Fast 9 will definitely go. I don't know about Infinite. I don't know about Cruella. That might get the Disney Plus treatment. I don't know about anything in June, July, August. It gets a bit harder. Because usually if one movie goes, a whole bunch of movies go. It's a domino effect. So let's just say I really thought with Quiet Place 2, all the other Paramount movies would go. Like Rumble, like Top Gun Maverick, though there's this other one, Infinite, Tomorrow War. I thought they would all go, but apparently not. At least not yet. So yeah, if there's one movie I know for a fact is going to move, it's Fast and Furious 9. There is no doubt in my mind that is going. That might be the next movie we talk about, the canceled series. Maybe. But yeah, that's pretty much what I think is going to happen. Yeah, overall, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this? I got a playlist on the homepage filled with all previous 37 episodes of Canceled. I think it'd be very wise to watch all those episodes. That way you're informed about what's going on. That way you can catch up on what movies have been delayed to what dates. It's very useful. So if you want to check out all those previous episodes, go right ahead. I also have 2 other playlists. I have box office predictions. I will do a prediction video on The Little Things very soon, in literally a few days. And I'll do all the other movies coming out after that. If you want to check out my last year's box office predictions I made, I have a playlist on that. You can go watch that. Also have box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. Recently, I've been doing double months, like 2 months. And my December-January recap will happen next week. So look forward to that. But if you want to check out all my past recap videos, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.